today. So I can move into. I moved to Japan in July 2017. I was originally supposed to work in Hiroshima, a 10-hour drive away from Tokyo. I didn't like the person who ran the company there, so I decided to move back to Tokyo and find a job here instead. I was under a lot of pressure because my visa was about to expire, but luckily, with the help of a friend whom I consider a family member, I found a job as a project management trainer. During my first 6 months, I've lived in a tiny haunted apartment in Tamagawa. Imagine paying only 30,000 yen, about $200, for an apartment just 5 minutes away from the station, in Tokyo. Sounds good to be true, right? Well, there was a reason for that, but I'll save that story for another video. In 2018, my ex-partner and I decided to move in together in Kawasaki. I had a stable job that treated me well, and that time, my relationship with my ex was good, though I had already started noticing red flags. Still, back then, he was a really kind and thoughtful partner. This year, I didn't have many friends, and I didn't really know how to make them. But I was lucky enough to form close friendships with two amazing people, Jem and Nicole. They became my core friends in Japan. Now Jem has one baby, and Nicole has two. So we can't hang out as much anymore. I miss them a lot. I would say that 2018 was a very happy and calm year, filled with new experiences and adventures. In 2019, the pandemic happened. I seriously thought it was the end of me. I got COVID at its peak, and on top of that, my relationship with my ex was starting to fall apart. In 2020, stress from different parts of my life started to take a toll on me. I had acne all over my face, all over my body, and I gained a lot of weight, and my hair was also falling. One of the things that made me stressed out was I failed an important certification exam, but luckily I took another shot after a few months and then I got it. It was a terrible, terrible year, but somehow I kept everything together and moved on. In 2021, I fully realized that living in Japan and visiting as a tourist are two different experiences. Behind the bright lights, behind the polite smiles, is a Japan that is very dark. And tourists would never understand this until they lived in Japan for a few years. This was also the year that I felt unwanted. I felt ugly. I felt unattractive, mainly because of how my ex treated me. But I've become bolder, I've become stronger and braver in doing the things that I've never even imagined that I would do. I do not regret the things that I've done in the past because I like the way I am now and the way I think. But anyway, it's time to make lunch. Let's make a healthy lunch today, and I'll continue sharing my experiences with you as we eat lunch. Where was I? 2023. I'm going to tell you about this year as I cook my lunch. I decided to change jobs and work as an English teacher for children. I thought spending time with children might help reduce my stress, and it actually did. It gave me a break from everything that was weighing me down. especially my relationship. Playing around with kids, singing, dancing, and getting hugs from them made me feel happy. Although it was a tiring job, I was having a good time. In 2023, I decided to build more connections. In case everything goes south, I would have some sort of emotional support. Because I realized how much my world revolved around taking care of my ex. It was always him and me in my mind. I made new relationships with my coworkers. I met new Japanese friends from different circumstances. I started to see a different light, hoping that everything will fall into place and one day my ex-partner will change. In this year, I tried my best to put everything together. I started busking in the streets of Tokyo as a hobby, got kicked out plenty of times by the police, but that didn't stop me. I also started this channel, but had to take a break after a few months because I got busy with other things like making friends and singing. Although everything seemed to be going well, I still felt alone. I was doing these things by myself. And my image of having a partner is that you do things together to enrich your relationship. You help each other out and try to build your future together. And that's what's lacking. Was I really in the right relationship? Or am I just wasting my time? 2023 seemed like my life was starting to become better again until early 2024. This year was a turning point for me, one of the most emotional years of my life. I started going to bars and meeting new people. I made Japanese friends, which helped me deal with my stress and anxiety. At the same time, my ex developed an anxiety disorder, not because of me, but because of his job. Almost every night at around 2 a.m., we would go outside and walk in the cold just to help him calm down during his anxiety attacks. I never complained about that, and I actually felt bad for him, so I did everything that I can to help him get out of his anxiety. And then I found out the truth. I discovered he had been going to pubs, meeting up with other people, and I saw a picture that he could never deny. The next day, I ordered moving boxes. I tried to forgive him, but soon enough, he went back to his old habits. And that was it for me. The first quarter of 2024, I was literally crying almost every night. I kept on asking, was I not enough? What did I do wrong? Did I deserve to be treated like this? Why? I made a list of the things he said and did, and I told myself that I should leave. May 2024. I went to a real estate agent and signed a contract to move out ASAP. I didn't even take the time to check out the place. I just wanted to leave. So I signed the papers and waited for approval. At that point, almost all of my stuff was packed in boxes and ready to go. Before leaving, I restarted my YouTube channel to commemorate my independence. And I'm so glad I did because now here I am, sharing my journey with you and meeting amazing people along the way. June 2024, moving day finally came. I was excited, but also lonely. I had never lived by myself before. But here I am, learning, growing, and enjoying every moment of my life on my own terms. The rest of 2024 was a roller coaster ride. So much has happened. I got really sick and had to be hospitalized for a while. I met new friends. I went on dates, a lot of dates. I focused on YouTube and creating content. Life was a complete roller coaster. Here we are 7 years later. I've learned a lot of lessons the past few years. Without those lessons, I wouldn't be who I am right now. So I'm very grateful. January was a little bit tough for me, for my finances and for my health. But I'm very hopeful and motivated for the future because I have you guys who supports me by watching this video. I wouldn't be able to continue YouTube without you guys, so I'm very grateful for all of you. My goal for this year is not to find a partner, but it would be nice if I find someone or if I meet someone. But some of my goals, of course, is to make this channel grow and to earn more so I can move into a place where I can own a Shiba Inu. It's been my lifelong dream to have one. I know someday I will reach those goals. For the next video, I'm very excited to take you on a very relaxing trip to a place in Tokyo. So please look forward to that video. Thank you so much for watching this video and thank you for always supporting me. I'll see you in another day in my life. For now, oyasumi.